a prominent lawyer who attended Tuesday's reception at Buckingham Palace has revealed he was also asked about his heritage by Lady Susan Hussey ahead of her resignation from the palace. On Wednesday, comments were published online in a Twitter post by Sista Space, an organization dedicated to helping women from Caribbean and African communities access help for domestic violence. The organization said their founder, Ngozi Fulani, had been invited to the palace on that day and had spoken with a member of the royal household. A transcript of the conversation was published online in which a palace staff member, attributed as Lady SH, was quoted as asking Ms. Fulani where she was really from several times. Shortly afterwards, the palace confirmed a member of the household had resigned and apologized after unacceptable and deeply regrettable comments. The palace staff member was quickly named as Lady Susan Hussey, one of the late Queen Elizabeth II's closest confidants and Prince William's godmother. But British solicitor and former chief Crown prosecutor, Nazir Afzal, took to Twitter on Thursday to say he had also attended the palace reception hosted by the Queen Consort. He wrote, "I was at the Buckingham Palace reception at which Lady Hussey questioned the heritage of a brilliant DV, domestic violence, expert Ngozi Fulani. She only asked me my heritage once and seemed to accept my answer, Manchester currently. Racism is never far away though." Ms. Fulani, speaking in the aftermath of Lady Susan Hussey's resignation, called the encounter abuse. She told the BBC, "It was like an interrogation. That's the only way I can explain it." Ms. Fulani, speaking earlier to The Independent, said the encounter was bigger than one individual. "It's institutional racism." She added, "I was in shock after it happened and anybody who knows me knows I don't take this kind of nonsense." But she said she did not intend to vilify Lady Hussey, commenting she believed the palace aide's resignation was an opportunity for education missed. A spokesperson for Prince William said the Prince of Wales was disappointed to hear of the incident, adding that racism has no place in our society. But the row comes just days ahead of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle receiving an award for exemplary leaders based on their comments on alleged racism in the royal family. Kerry Kennedy, who heads up the Robert F. Kennedy Foundation, which is awarding the Ripple of Hope Prize to the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, called the couple heroic in their efforts to stand up to structural racism within the institution of the monarchy. The Duke and Duchess have vocally criticized the royal family since they stepped away from royal duties in 2020. Ms. Kennedy, who is the daughter of Robert F. Kennedy and the niece of former U.S. President John F. Kennedy, told Spanish outlet El Confidencial, "They went to the oldest institution in UK history and told them what they were doing wrong, that they couldn't have structural racism within the institution, that they could not maintain a misunderstanding about mental health,